Yo, what's going on, guys? I got a general market update video for you today as we've had a pretty volatile day with the Liberation Day from Trump and him coming out with the tariffs finally that he's going to be imposing. So we had a little bit of a fake out. If we come down to the smaller time frames, you could see we had a bit of a dump and then we ripped on Bitcoin and then we've just been nuking down here. Same on XRP. Bit of a dump, pump up to like 220, 223, and now we've nuked down. We hit just under $2. Maybe finding a floor here, sitting on top of our $2 support. Either way, I'm not worried. I'm still bullish as ever. I'm going to show you a bunch of charts, some tweets, some information, and yeah, we're just gonna go through it. And if you're afraid right now, fine, man. Go ahead, sell, get out of the market. None of us care. Leave, live in eternal mediocrity. If you don't want to sit through the pain and the hard times, you don't deserve the good times that come afterwards. So, what I'm looking at here for Bitcoin is this trend line that we're under. We tapped it again today. We need to get above this. So, we really need to break these highs at like 88K and close up here, in my opinion. And that'll be a good first signal. But we have a lot of positive signals already, and we'll get into those now. Okay, here from Neste, showing a fractal here of our 2023 consolidation compared to our consolidation right now, and they look quite similar, right? So we're looking here at like we're kind of at this last final part of the consolidation before we can ultimately get things going and we see volatility come back. From Tech Dev, we got 3 posts here from Tech Dev. See that blue zone where we are nowhere near the top right here, right? 4 out of 4 cycles topped in there. See that green dot after the bump? 3 out of 3 times Bitcoin went parabolic. The majority seems to think that this time is different. That usually works out, right? So just showing here that, look, it looks like we're on track for everything to continue to play out technically the same way it has before, where we get this green dot, then we go parabolic, and this indicator, the liquidity cycle, tops out in that blue zone. So are we going to get that? I don't know. We'll see. I know the M2 money supply has been breaking out, like global liquidity, and I think we're kind of just waiting for the markets to follow. I mean, if we come back over here too, just to show you real quick, the frickin' Dow Jones, or yeah, the Dow. Oh, the Dow actually didn't close too bad. Or the Russell. Yeah, the Russell got nuked. That wasn't good. Nasdaq got nuked. The Dow though and the S&P actually not doing too badly. But we'll continue. Entire crypto market has exploded on this signal the past 2 times, and we are flashing that signal again. So again, you want to be bearish right now, go for it. But and then here is everything you need to know for what comes next for Bitcoin. And another chart here showing that we bounced off that trend line and we're getting ready to break through this downtrend, liquidity weighted business cycle. I don't know exactly what the indicators are that he's using, but the way he presents them does look compelling, in my opinion, that we're still due for much higher prices. I think we have one big parabolic leg to go, and then it'll be lights out for the market. Also, just in general, right, with where we're at for XRP in the macro sense, it would make no sense for this chart, in my opinion, to come back down here, right? We had a 7-year consolidation pattern that we've broken out of, and now we've been going sideways on top of our previous like highs, consolidating at them. These other peaks here, right? We peak and then we come straight back down. We peak, we come straight back down. Here, we've peaked and we've consolidated here and chilled out. So I think that's a sign that we're probably headed much higher. Similar to how we peaked here and then we consolidated for a while, right? So again, we'll see what happens. Nothing's guaranteed, but here from Crypto Insight UK, my completely uneducated guess at what comes next. Tomorrow, people react badly. We chop downwards. Then things bottom out. All of a sudden, the Fed changes stance. Equities start running. We get legislation on stable coins. Crypto starts running. Gold cools off. Work towards strategic reserve and digital asset stockpile. And everyone has a fantastic Christmas for 2025 and loves Trump again. So yeah, I could see that 100%. I think maybe, oh, excuse me, maybe there's a little bit more pain to come. We don't reverse immediately, but I do think we are in the process of finding a bottom. Here from Blockchain Backer, while aggressive, I try to look ahead. I assume starting tomorrow we're going to hear headlines after headline of country agrees to remove tariff, and we'll see positive news. Here from Crypto Michael, Bitcoin gave back today's gains. I know it's tiring. The wedge faked out, but it should still break up eventually. The daily candle needs to close above the wedge resistance at 85K to confirm the breakout. Until then, until the breakout is confirmed, the market remains in consolidation. So yeah, nothing changes until we see that breakout. Here from Ocean, retail is scared and institutions are buying up. V-shaped recovery when rates are cut. When this happens, heck if I know. So I'm not sure when the next Fed meeting is, but I think that we are expecting to see rate cuts at that Fed meeting. So important day to look out for. Here from Echo, don't trip, just buy the dip. We know what the future holds. Good advice. XRP is not a security. True. The only crypto asset with complete regulatory clarity in law. So take with that what you will. Here from Pharaoh, bears will be silenced for good once the next phase begins. And then a couple fun posts to end off on. We had the announcement here from Kraken Exchange that RLUSD is going to be available for trading on Kraken. Huge. First layer 1 exchange. And Gay Bear here. RLUSD with the biggest comeback of the decade. XRP has memes. Shouting out Gay Bear. Nice little meme there for Gay Bear. A little side project. And then Drop posting just, the standard drop with the blue laser eyes, because we know what's coming next for XRP and for XRP meme coins. If you're not in XRP meme coins right now, look, again, high risk, super volatile. Don't put in more than you can afford to lose. But I expect, assuming XRP gets this next run up to $8 to $10 to $13, wherever it goes, best believe the meme coins on XRP are going to outperform the move we get on XRP itself. Finally, from Jay Waller, the gym is the most important meeting you have with yourself every day. And we'll leave it off on that. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know your thoughts in the comments on what you think is going to happen next. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, repost if you're on X. And yeah, hope you're having a great week, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.